Welcome to Dad's Drafts.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. As you can see, we're going to do another Duskmourne. Last deck went okay, 3-3, but I think I could have done better, made some silly mistakes. And now let's see if maybe somehow I can get back to that mythic rank. I'm very close being in Diamond 1, and this is somewhat a new set, so I am still trying to find stuff out. Now let's see what we have here. There's a chainsaw. I think this is pretty decent. I mean, it's 2 mana, deal 3 to 1 target creature. It's already good. And when one of my creatures dies, put the ref counter and equip, get it. It's a bit expensive to equip, but I think the 2 mana, deal 3 damage is fine anyway. So it's just a removal spell with upside, even though it doesn't have flash. So this might be the pick. The other one is Trial and Agony, which is pretty decent, but you have to be attacking. It's a very aggressive card. I love the Fear of Infinity, but I'm not going to pick a multicolor unless it's maybe the blue, the white-red one, and there's a Murder. So for me it's between these two, and I think I'll just take the Chainsaw. I've never really played with this thing, and I think it could do some damage. I mean, imagine you put this on a flyer and you kill some creatures with removal spells, and out of nowhere I think this could be a pretty big threat. Alright, well, we could go mono artifact so far. I think this Ghost Vacuum is pretty decent, but I think it's very slow, so if you actually play this, I don't think you should be an aggressive deck. There's also a Painter's Studio, which is okay. And it is red, so it does go into the same colors. This card has beaten me quite a few times, I must admit, so I think I will take the Ghost Vacuum here. I mean, it's not even sure that we will go red. There's also a Fear of Lost Teeth, which I really like. A Vicious Clown, which I think really overperforms simply because it's not a thing that triggers just once. So I'll take this. Also Monstrous Emergence, which is pretty neat, but I don't see myself going green just yet, or at all. Fear of Burning Alive. When it ends, it's for each opponent, so that's just 6 mana, deal 4, and it's a 4/4 with Delirium. So it would be nice if you actually have some stuff in your graveyard. But I think this being a 6 mana 4/4 that deals 4 is already pretty good. And since it's already in our colors, I will take it. And red does some reasonably open. I don't think anyone should play this. Because it's a bit risky, and there's not a lot of instant sorceries in this set. There's a Moldering Gym, which is also pretty cool, but I'll take the Fear of Burning Alive. I think it's a very good card. Now there's an Undead Sprinter and a Scorching Dragonfire. This puts us in black-red, which does seem to be somewhat open. But it is very specific, and I think this red removal spell is simply better. So I think I will take the Scorching Dragonfire. And looking at these cards, I think we might eventually end up red-blue or red-green. I mean, there's a Thresher, and there's a Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. And since we have the Fear of Burning Alive, I think that the odds are that we might end up in some kind of Delirium deck. But I can't just pass this card, it's great. Wow, there's another Dragonfire and another Wiggleful Thresher, so red seems very open. So I will take just another Scorching Dragonfire. I don't think you can have too many of these, but also would love either of these two. So I think blue is open enough and green is also open enough. So either red-blue or red-green is probably where we're going to end up. And there's another one. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we should be picking up creatures at some point, but at this point, why not just pick 3 Scorching Dragonfires in a row? And there's another Undead Sprinter. Now, if I take this, am I missing out on anything? It's a 2/2 with haste, trample. I may cast it from a graveyard if a non-zombie creature died. If you do, Undead Sprinter. Yeah, I think this is just a very good card. It doesn't have to be your creature that died, does it? You don't have to go all out on the sacrifice thing. And maybe we can pick up some ways to get Delirium and get this into a graveyard. I will just take it here. I'm not really missing out on anything big, so let's just go with the Sprinter. I don't think the other one will come around, but it would be crazy if it did. Crackling Slasher is pretty decent, I think. Ticket Booth is nice. I'm not going to take any more removal spells. We have a lot of removal spells, so maybe the Cackling Slasher is pretty nice. This art, though, is just bananas. I know that Ticket Booth is also nice, but I'll just take the this one. How is this a human assassin? Doesn't seem human to me. Razorkin or Amalgam or a Gorge. I think I'll just take the Gorge here. I mean, red-black seems open enough. We'll get plenty of cards. There's another one. Fear of Lost Teeth can be pretty good in the deck. I mean, if this dies, we'll get 2 of the Delirium triggers. Plus, there are some enchantments in black which make it that the opponent, if it is dealt damage, it just dies, which I think is pretty good. So I'll just play it. I wonder if the Undead Sprinter is still in this pack, or the next one. I don't think it will be. But having 2 sprints would be great. I don't think the black-red archetype sacrifice stuff is very good. So I don't even know how good it is to play it, but I mean, if it's open, I think I just have to try it. I think the Sprinter was in the next pack, so I'm just going to take the Beastie here. It's a pretty decent what is it? High-end card, and you can always cycle it away. So I don't think we want to be ghost vacuuming, but I'm not sure. It's just very slow. I mean, you can only use this after well, not after 6 turns, but you can use it at turn 2. But then it wouldn't be amazing. Okay, so red-black is open enough. We are a bit low on creatures. And I would like some ways to get Delirium. So maybe pick up one of the lands that I can put into the graveyard. Maybe have some ways to manifest Dread or whatever. Oh my goodness. What do you do? I'm not that heavy into black yet. This thing just does so much. I mean, can we go red-white? Is it smart? Probably not. Are we missing a lot? Also probably not. Okay, I'm just going to take this and see, maybe we will end up in... I mean, this thing is just too good. I will put it as a 4-drop. Can't really splash double white, but I think this is above rate card. Now there's another white card. There's another Scorching Dragonfire. Can you have too many? I think we'll find out. I'm not taking the Fear of Abduction. I'm just going to take another Dragonfire. Don't think I will play the Vacuum. Now I just need 2 mana creatures. This is our top end. 2 and 3 mana creatures, and I think we should be good. And if we could get Delirium at some point, that would be fine. But 4 Scorching Dragonfires. Yep. Now it doesn't go well with our Chainsaw, must say, because, you know, it gets exiled. We won't do a lot with rooms, so this is mostly just a 1/3. Fear of Immobility is nice, and this doesn't really do anything. It's another Fear of Lost Teeth. I'll just take this. I mean, we can still go black-red. I mean, we haven't really missed any great black-red cards. I'll take a Glassworks. It's also Unwanted Remake. But we are so high on removal. We have a lot of instant speed. Well, I guess I'm taking it. Then from this side, white is reasonably open. I think anyone would take this. 1 mana to destroy a big dude and just give them a 2/2 at instant speed is very good. Fear of Surveillance, that's a 2-drop. Ragged Playmate. I think I like the Fear of Surveillance more. So I'll just take it here. Would like another 3-drop. Or some 3-drops, of course. That is one, but not the one that I really enjoy. Wow, this is very late. I guess I'll just take the Soul Rager because we do need some creatures. Wow. 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 Oh, this is annoying. I think I'll take the Needlehead. It does a lot of damage. I love this card too, but we don't have any of the if you have a creature with power 2 enter then this. Maybe it's crazy, but I think I will take the Needlehead. Sure. Dashing Bloodsucker very late, but we knew that black was open. Okay, well, I'd rather play one of those than that one. I'm not going to play the Ghost. Now, if we pick up some rooms, we might actually just still play this. This is a nice mana sink, and it's our first 4-drop. Now I will put the one over there at the 4 mana slot. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card. You may play it this turn. That's crazy. Once each turn you play. Okay, that's also crazy. Guess I'm taking it. There's also an Optimistic Scavenger, which I like, but I think the upside of this thing is very, very good. We have the removal to get to the late game, so I'm just taking it. Something to replace the Soul Rager. A lot of removal spells. There's another Undead Sprinter, of course. There's nothing else in this pack that I really like. We could have had 2 Sprinters, would have been interesting, but I'll just take the Gremlin. Unstoppable Slasher. What are you doing to me? Are we going to splash that? We have a Gorge. I think I want to. Yep. Manifest Dread, Piggy Bank. I think I'll take a Piggy Bank. Now let's see if we can pick up another either Terramorphic Expand tap land or one of those. So many Scorching Dragonfires. Wow. Does it beat a Piggy Bank? I think it does. It's also a Vicious Clown, which is very nice. That is a black one, but not the right color. I think I'll take the Spirits as a cycler. Now we can play 1 land less, I guess. That is a red-white one, and we're not really missing out on anything, so I'll just take that. How many enchantments do we have? 5. So Eerie won't really happen that much. I think I'll still take it. This actually enables the delirium a bit. This is okay, but it also has to attack, which is annoying. The name kind of gives that away, of course. I'm taking the Percussionist because it's a very good card to fill your graveyard with both artifact and creature. And other than these, it's quite difficult to get artifacts into the graveyard for Delirium. But maybe at some point we should take, or I should have taken the Playmate just to go with the Unstoppable Slasher. I don't think we will get a mana fixing thing. We have quite some 2-drops. I'm not sure how much this will do actually. 17 creatures. We have a Fear of Immobility in the... Oh, that's actually very nice. I'd rather play that. Okay, well, I think we can play 16 lands. We have 2 cyclers. And a lot of removal. And I'm not sure how good the... I'm not sure how good the, what is it, the chainsaw will be, because we won't be killing a lot of targets. Now I do need to cut one more. Maybe it's the escort. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. I don't know if this will be a good deck, but I think it will be a fun deck. Alright, well, if only we could draw one mountain for sure, and then this hand would be great. I will keep it. Maybe that's a mistake, but this at turn 4 is also fine. I would have loved that one. I think I could have picked one at some point, but... Okay. That is a red land. It comes tapped. That is nice. Now he might have a counter, so I'd rather have him counter this, or make me pay 2 on the piggy bank, then counter one of these, if he actually has a counter, of course. But yeah, that's a very good card. I will not block. Okay, so one more turn, and if this dies, it can actually do something. This just doesn't attack that well into the... Well, this has haste, so I think that answers the question. Now we can just chump for a while. And if the piggy bank actually dies, I can play this as a turn 7 thing, which I think is pretty nice. But this thing is annoying, and it's outside of our Scorching Dragonfire's Rage. Okay. Well, I hope that we can just keep jumping with the Gremlins for a while. And this can't be great for him. I mean, I'm not sure what he's going to play. Okay, well now he does have some more bodies. Okay, I don't mind that. Now the plays are not great. We can only make one play. And yeah, I hope he would have blocked that one. I think I'm just going to use maximum mana. Well, not the other one, of course. I want to exile a card and get some value. But this is a slow play, but I hope to make sure that we hit a land next turn and we can play either these two or the Overlord. Next turn the Horde Caller could just attack. Okay. Well, he is tapped out, so at least he cannot counter the Overlord. And I hope we draw a land. We do. That's also nice. I'm just going to play this. Maybe I should have attacked first. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him do some stuff. I will just attack with the Overlord next turn. And I will block that with the Piggy Bank. Or is it 4 damage to any target? Yeah. Scorching Dragonfire is annoying. So he can deal 4. He probably wants to kill my Overlord, so I'm just going to let that happen. And that has first strike, so if we do it like this... I think I'm just going to chump with the Piggy Bank. I mean, now I get the treasure, which I will put to good use. And he's probably just going to kill one of the flyers with the Scorching Dragonfire. And now this can also attack. He has 1. Okay. This has reach. If this attacks, he can block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he can kill it, but at least we get the trigger. And if we attack with everything, he doesn't have great blocks. I think that's what we do. I get a jumper. I do get, what is it, 2, 4. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mana. So we can play 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's play the Needle. Oh, he can still do Scorching Dragonfire. So I am just going to play the... He's going to use this anyway. So I might just as well build out my board. Just put some threats down on the board. Now he will probably kill the Razorkin, I think, because it's a mana sink. The Unstoppable Slasher will come back, but now I think we have some decent blockers in. I mean, he's not dead, of course. Yep. Interesting. Okay. Wow. This is very interesting. What is this attack? Okay, well, yeah, that was not the best attack. He should have probably kept them back for a while. Well, the first game is a win. Now that doesn't say anything, pretty much. I often win the first 2 matches with ease, but then at, what is it, the third bracket, it becomes somewhat difficult. Or at least more challenging. Maybe I didn't say so, but if you like what I do and you're still here, thank you. Please, I would like feedback. I want to get better at the game. And also, if you want to click some buttons to help me out, or at least get more people to the channel, feel free to do so. And I would like to welcome my 53rd subscriber, by the way. Welcome. Okay. I think this is fine. If I don't draw a land, I might just cycle this instead of play the hand that feeds. I mean, if I have 2 removal spells, if the Slasher stays alive, I can just keep removing anything that he plays. But he is on the play, which is annoying for us. Okay. Next turn. Okay. I want to draw land badly. Okay, well, that's fine. I think the Fear of Surveillance is probably the best pick. Now, I do need 1 more mountain. Okay. Well, I don't mind him using that on that thing. Do I still need this? I think I can block something bigger with that. Or I can block next turn. Now another mountain would be great, otherwise I think I have to cycle this, get our second land and Scorching Dragon fire something. No, I think the Slasher will die, otherwise this was a very strange attack. Okay. He must have something, probably return it to the top of the library or whatever, and then... Wow, what are you doing? I must say, I am somewhat surprised. Did you not read the card? Or don't you just have anything? I don't know why he would attack. I mean, maybe he didn't understand the card. That's still a possibility. Yep, that's nice. You can attack me with a burr, or I will just block. You can attack me with that too. I mean, both are fine. I don't mind. Okay, that's very nice. Let's just get some flyers. And now I hope he attacks, and then I'll just take some damage. And I mean, the beastie is the problem. And if he attacks with the beastie, I will take it. I got 2 removal spells, and then I can, I think, pretty much kill him. And otherwise, I'm just going to keep the Dragonfire behind and attack only with the flyers. Yep. I actually managed to do the thing once. I did record the video. I didn't upload the video. What do you do? Okay. I think this thing can be very annoying. Where is it? In the exile. Each opponent upkeep manifest dread. Yep. 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 He has to attack at some point. Well, he can most definitely turn that up. So or there was a very good bluff. This is not an enchant creature, so let's just take it easy. I mean, we have the upper hand. This is a fine blocker as well. Another beastie. Well, he does have a nice deck. I mean, Wicker Folk, 2 beasties. He has all the things. Now we can deal 4 to his face if we draw a land. And now he can manifest dread. Yep. So if I draw a land, I think it's a good game. And I think I'm just going to block this now. I mean, now he surely doesn't have the mana to flip it. Okay. I just want to minimize damage, so I'm just going to kill that. And would love to draw a land, but we will get 2 new flyers next turn. Okay, well, that's a good game. No. I could have gained some life even. Alright. Game number 2. Who would have thought that a mixture of mythics and rares would be good? Still never drew the chainsaw, by the way. I wonder if at some point maybe we will. It will be very nice with our flying tokens. I mean, they will die a lot. Alright. This doesn't seem great, but I think it's actually pretty good. Now the odds are that we will draw land at some point. Hey, chainsaw, look at that. But I think I'll just play the Needlehead and then maybe Plane Cycle or whatever. I could also play the big piggy bank. I'm not even sure which one is more aggressive. He might have a counter spell. I'm just going for the piggy bank. I mean, it might deal 3 damage next turn. It's more than a Needlehead would have. And now I can, at least if it dies, that's fine. Okay. He is ramping. Now I would love a land. That is a land. We can use it on the piggy bank. Don't think it's good. I will just attack for 3. Play the Needlehead. Play the mountain. Hope to draw a plains, and otherwise I will next turn plane cycle this and then use the chainsaw on whatever he plays, but it might be a very big creature, of course. That is a creature, not a very big creature. Okay, so I'm first going to plane cycle. They have no death touch. So and I'm fine with him double blocking. I mean, there's only upside to destroying the piggy bank. A lot of coins will fall out and we will get some ref counters. Now next turn we could actually 1, 4, 5, 6. We could play the beastie and this will get +2. So that's not enough. Um, 5, 6 mana seems... Oh, then I have to use my white. My only white, and then I cannot do this. Yeah, I have to play the beastie another time, I think. So now I will just do this without... I mean, with impending. I mean, he's still taking damage and we have some threats. Now this could also be a 4-1. And we're still at 20, so even if he attacks, I'm still fine with it. I don't mind. What is it? Okay, well, I'm not fine with that actually. That hurts. Okay. Let me think. 6. He will get 1 damage from drawing a card. I can put him down to... This can block. It will not die. Yeah, the problem is the trample. So I'm just going to play the beastie and hope he doesn't have removal. I assume he does, so I think this is game. I mean, these are all... The thing is it has trample, so... Yep. Okay, never mind. Yep, the problem is the trample. I mean, even if I had all these behind, I would still be dead. Could you imagine that? We almost had that, by the way, but we were missing some plains. I mean, we drew more swamp than plains. I mean, it's no big deal. We still went fine, but that thing just killed us. And we didn't have any removal, I think, to at least kill it. Removal, it's a bit slow. But I think I can't really get rid of this. Swamp at some point would be great. And then I think we should be okay. That's not a swamp. Yeah, let's just kill that. Swamp, please. No, well, it is a play. We already have one delirium, so this on turn 4 I think is going to do a lot of work. Will get us to our swamp. That is a chainsaw, but I'm not going to play that just yet. I think he will have delirium sooner than we will, so I'm fine with him trading this. What dost thou have? Say its name. Oh my goodness. Whoops. Well, there comes the beefy boy. I think we need to get a bit of a tempo play going. That just gained him life, which is bad for us. I prefer to play both of these, but then again we still need a swamp, and those are all not swamps. Oh, this is sadness. Well, I would prefer to use the Fear of Immobility on the Artenac? Altenac, that is probably incoming soon. Oh my goodness, it's even sooner than I thought. But hey, that's an unwanted remake and I don't mind that at all. So let's just remake that rather unwanted. And then he will manifest dread, that's fine. I will attack. Then I will play the Unstoppable Slasher. And I will chainsaw the face down card because, you know, odds are that at some point that would have been a big creature and it was a land. Alright, well. Yeah, I'm not gonna block that. It gives +1 at the moment. Giving this the chainsaw would be pretty on theme somewhat. Alright. Goodbye, Fear of Immobility. I'm just going to attack with that anyway. I mean, now especially. Unless he kills it, of course. He does kill it. Why would you? Okay, well, he just wants to clear the board. Do you have more for the slasher? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, there's something. Just 7 mana and 10 power. That's also something. Oh, this is nice. This feels so good. No, I'm just going to attack with these flyers. I'm going to keep up the Scorching Dragon Fire. Now, next turn I might actually attack with Mistmoors as well, because it gives me a couple of flyers. And maybe he wants to do something with the Centipede, and I can do something in response. He is still at a very high life total. Does he have Delirium? He does. I hope he spreads them out. Okay, that is smart. I was hoping he would put them on the centipede actually. Maybe he's still... Okay, well. Please let me respond with a Scorching Dragonfire. And that's why I kept... Well, not that specific reason, but that is a reason to keep it up. Okay, we are getting into the action. Now, I'm just going to put this on a flyer. It seems like a thing that would have reached, but it's not. I think this is good game. All right. Game number 4. We are 3-1. I am actually glad that we went into red-white, even though we're not really using the theme of low-power creatures. But I think the Overlord is just too good of a card. And maybe just being black-red would have been also pretty decent with the zombie boys. But I think it's... the whole sacrifice thing, it's like the reanimate thing. It's so specific, it doesn't work unless it works. And all the other things, like with Manifest Dread or, you know, putting stuff in the graveyard, it still does a lot more even though it doesn't work properly. Okay, well, I'm fine with this, even though he goes first. Planes would be nice. Planes would be very nice. Please play something. That is something. Now, if he doesn't remove this, and he just builds out his board, we can just keep doing Dragonfire and attack for 2. But I assume that he has a murder or whatever. First Blood. And then it's just hope to get a Plains for the Cult Healer. And then swing in with these, with some Dragonfires. But I assume he has something. He is doing a mouse over. Yep, too many times. Well, that is a way to get our white source. I might just block this one. Okay, well, I think we found something to do with the mana. He might counter this and it will be rather painful, but I think I have to try this. Yep, Well, we're back on the find a planes plan and remove anything they play plan. That's not what we need. Come on, deck. Half of this is lands. Even a cycler would be nice. And we can gain some life once we have these this one. But yeah, 4 damage is going to hurt. Is it until next turn? Until your next turn, my goodness. Yep. Manifest Dread. Well, we can Scorch that, but... Oh. Well, okay. I think we're just going to do all the Scorching Dragonfires. Wow, that was actually a pretty decent kill. Now we can attack with this. We've got the thing. And if he actually targets this, then we can just chump the red, which I will. But just one more source would be amazing. Wow. Any mana even. I can just... Okay. Well, I am just going to get rid of that. And this still gets +2/+2 and menace. I was about to say, why is that still alive? So... we can exile this, which I will. Please, a plains. Okay, that's also very annoying. Yes! We did it. Exile that. And now we will gain 3 life next turn if we are lucky. That does so much late game. I mean, imagine him drawing those 2 lands instead of doing that. You wouldn't say, but we still have 1 Scorching Dragonfire in our deck, I think. Will you attack with an Innocuous Rat? I just assume, okay. I think it's good of him to not block. Let me not attack. Let's see if we can open up the board a bit. That's fine. Yep. Well, he knows the... Oh, he doesn't know the top card, so that could be a creature. He didn't ditch another creature. And, you know, if someone ditches a creature, you know for sure that that's a creature. Now, I don't know. If he doesn't do anything, I am just going to play this and attack with both. See what happens. Okay. You may discard a card. I will play that after this. I have to do this. Even this might even if this becomes a big creature and he blocks. I would kill the Cult Healer. I would not block like this if I were him. Okay, that is a very large creature. Oh, hello. Well, we are in desperate need now of white mana, which is nothing new, to be honest. I don't want to discard that. I'm just going to keep that behind. Use it as a blocker. Maybe it can find our planes. I mean, it's until the end of your next turn, so this is fine. But we do need to find some kind of answer that is not a planes. Yep. That is all. Well, that is a card. Maybe I shouldn't have played that land. Yeah, that was stupid. I'm just going to play this. Block the Megalodon. Yeah, this is why I should have not played the land. Yep, that was stupid. Misplay by my side. Then I might have actually found the planes sooner. Maybe the slasher is about to die, that's also fine. If he does kill the slasher, I can just block everything. And then at least the Megalodon is dead. It feels like I inhaled a fly. Let me just... Forgive me the munching noises, but... It's not like our opponent is doing much, well, probably thinking a lot, but... There is some kind of movement. Let's see, if I can play this next turn, do I attack with everything? I might. Because if he wants to kill that in blocks, it will either cost him 2 creatures or the big one. This one needs 2 blockers. This will then gain us some life. But if he does attack with the Megalodon, I will just block with the Slasher, of course. Really need the white source. That is a white source. He can have a counter spell, of course. Again, I should have attacked first. Now I don't need a white source anymore. This will push through some damage, I think, and maybe that will make it easier for us to eventually kill them. And he will probably block the Cult Healer. But I don't mind some life gain here. He is taking his time. Okay, that's also fine. Megalodon, he takes 4. I gain 3. Slasher dies, but will come back. And then he's out of flyers, which I think is the main goal here. Now, if he does have a removal spell for the Unstoppable Slasher, that would be annoying. Let me just think. If he attacks with a Megalodon and I take it, I go down to 3. If I then attack with everything, he goes down 6. Okay, well, that is annoying. That explains all his thinking. He is still on a 2-turn clock. So we're just going to block with the Fear of Surveillance. He's not on a 2-turn clock anymore since he has the Glimmer. That is very nice. I'm just going to attack with the 2 flyers. Now next turn I'm going to block with the Gremlin. And then he might be dead. But if he does have a removal spell for the Gremlin, I will be sad. I'm not sure if murdering the thing was the right call here, because it's not like it would have been gone for like 3 turns. I mean, it would still be tapped during this turn, so maybe you should have kept that up. I don't know. Do you have something with flying? Do I go all out? Let me think. I have... What can he have? Okay. Yep. Maybe that was risky. He could have the 2 mana deal 2 damage and gain 2 life spell. Four and 1. Surprisingly well, I must say, but we did get some very good rares, so I think that helps. Now, if you're new to Magic the Gathering, I do have a guide on the basics, but also on drafting. And if you like that, feel free to check it out, let me know. Maybe I'll make a more detailed one at some point. Okay, well, this is fine, I think. I mean, it's a bit slow, but we'll probably do this cycling on turn 3. Or maybe not. So that I can play this on turn 4. Okay. I think I'm just going to block that. I would like his board to be empty. I don't know, I am filling his graveyard with all kinds of stuff. He's probably going to remove it. I just hope that I can outrace his whole... What is it again? The graveyard plan. Okay, now I don't think I'm going to play the Slasher. I'm just going to keep up the mana to probably cycle this or kill that. Let's just kill the manifested creature. Oh! Oh, oh, oh. Oh, snap-a-doodle. He must be mad. Well, I'm just going to play this. Next turn, if I don't draw a land, I will cycle this in, or maybe this, and play the slasher. Okay. The Thresher is annoying. It does thresh pretty nicely. Look at that. So a land would be great, so that I can both tap and block. Well, that's not great. I think at this point it's just a matter of staying alive, and if he does attack with some stuff, I'll have the Overlord soon-ish, I hope. But I will just block both of them. I mean, that's a no-brainer, for me at least. Now he might remove that. Yep. Well, we can now most definitely tap that. Get in for 2. The question is, does that do anything manifest-wise? Let's just play that. Not attack. If he does attack, I will probably just double block. Mr. Cursed Ocean. Wicker Thresfolk Boy. 2 Wary Watchdogs. These things are very good. I mean, I think if you play green, that they do everything that has to be done. Now, what can this be? What can this be? He probably has a trick, and if he does have a trick, I'd rather have him use it on... Oh. It doesn't have to be its stun counter, it can be any stun counter. That's nice. Well, we will have some chompers next turn, so I'm just going to do this. Keep up the Dragonfire. Next turn we can tap and attack with everything, and we will gain some life. What do you have? He does have some kind of removal spell, or not. Yep. So we can kill that. And I'm probably going to try that at the end of his turn, depending on what he does. Oh, he's going to let it fight. Oh, he's not. Well, I am going to kill that. 3, 7, 8, 9. Should be lethal. I know I could also kill it, but I just want the life gain trigger. Okay. For a moment there, I was afraid that he could flip up the creature, and it would be the what is it, Altenac, with a lot of counters on it. Wow, that must feel so bad to have the eye and then Manifest Dread. You can cheat it into play with Manifest Dread, and then I just Dragonfire it. I would be tilted, somewhat tilted. Well, so far this deck is going pretty nice, actually. Why am I up against only mythic players? Where are all the noobs? Yeah, I'll keep this. I'm just gonna probably just want to park this slasher for a while, because I think it will take a while before we get our oh, well, that's nice. What do you do? So is there artifact isn't on charge? Okay. Do I want? No, I don't really need Dragonfire up. Next turn I can try to play the slasher. We'll just take one now. Oh, I am actually just... I was about to say, I can't imagine... I'm just going to let him surveil first. I can't imagine him playing a 2-drop that I want to use Unwanted Remake on, but this is actually one of the cards that I wouldn't mind to play it on. This thing gets so huge at the end of the game, so let's just remake that, even though he doesn't want it. Next turn slasher. Then if that lives, we can Dragonfire anything. And we can always Mountain Cycle this thing with the Dragonfire. But I think he will probably just kill the slasher. But it's rather unstoppable. So far people have been rather good at removing my unstoppable slasher permanently. The Merfolk action was actually pretty good. It's any creature with a stun counter on it, so that's nice. What do you have? Okay, well, I must say, oh, okay. Am I going to be aggressive? I think I am. I mean, let's just beat down. Wow, it was the Scarecrow. Will you take 12 from my 2-3? Seems like you will. Oh, 11. Yep. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have been that aggressive. Because this is a very good card to exile. Could I have done it any differently? This was a 2-2. Maybe I should have just only killed the Egotist and then attack with Slasher, and if he wanted to double block that would have been fine. But then again, we have a ton of these Scorching stuff, so we might as well find one at some point. think he should attack with one of those. He should probably also have last turn. I'm not sure if I should mountain cycle this. It doesn't do much on this board. And it does thin out the deck to find our bomb. I'm fine with him jumping with the red. I'm even more fine with him jumping with one of the bees. What is it, wasp? So that's one more target and then we can attack again. Oh, there we go. I am just going to attack with the slasher. Maybe I should have done so before. But it comes back, or at least it should. And if he does block with the insect, then, you know, I have some flyers next turn. This doesn't have reach, no. So this is fine. Oops. I wonder if he has a removal spell for the slasher. Oh, he can of course destroy that. Well, why? Okay. He is drawing a lot of lands. So we are somewhat lucky that he is being flooded. So I'm just going to attack with the flyers, get another gremlin, and then I would probably... Okay, then I don't get any more gremlins. Wow, that was all during his turn? Yeah, during my turn, I mean. Yeah, I'm not going to block that. I am not crazy. Okay. Should have probably cycled this away a long time ago. Yep, that's a very good card. I mean, 4 mana, get a 2/2 and a land. And ramp. I mean, it's not good at this part of the game, but... I'm just going to cycle it. I mean, at this board, it's not very impressive. Why not? Now the unstoppable slasher is not that good anymore. Okay, well, that could have been a more impressive card. Do you have something? Okay, well, he can do some manifest dread things at instant speed, right? Tap it whenever you sack opponent, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So he can do it 3 times. Can he do it 4 times? So he can go to 4. He can go up to 4. Tap it. Do I have lethal if I attack with everything? I'm just going to see if I can tap the Egotist before I attack. Yep. Well, now I have a lot of attackers. Well, of course he can manifest Dread, but I think we might still have lethal. And now I'm just going to attack with only the flyers. He can do it 2 more times, so yeah, I think we've got this. I mean, maybe he manifest dreads a creature with reach. But I don't know if there's any cheap ones. Good game. He hits me with a good game. Alright, well done. Well done, Overlord of the Mistmoors. We're back in Diamond 1. It has been a struggle. So this could be the last game, or it could be 2 more. 6-1. Let's go for the trophy. Alright, here we go. Yep, still no black for the unstoppable slasher, but we got there last turn. Now I will probably just play the gremlin, because it's a threat, and next turn I can either chainsaw or cycle, depending on what he has. Oh, that's a very nice target for the chainsaw. Might actually not have to plane cycle that thing. I mean, we're drawing so many lands, so I might as well keep it. Next turn we can have a 3... Another one. Oh my goodness. Well, we can have a 1-2. Yeah, this is something. Well, I'm just going to play out my big other threat. Not attack. Next turn I will equip the saw. What do you do? Return. Yep. He's got all the tempo plays. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think we can actually get there the late game. I will just jump here because I don't mind if there's another rev counter on the chainsaw. Let's play that again. I think if I actually don't draw another land, this can get in for some damage, I think. No, I think I just need my my dude that gives me flyers. Or maybe the room that... Or maybe some of these Scorching Dragonfires that I have. Okay. And what does this do? If you do this card, unless and okay, well, he doesn't have to discard. 5 mana. Okay. It's a 5/5. I just want to have him keep trading this silly low creatures, and then at some point, if this gets big enough, maybe the flyer will get through. Okay. Yeah, his deck is amazing. I'm just going to play the spirits, and then next turn they can start dealing some damage. It will be 8/5 with the thing equipped. I really hope to draw a swamp or maybe one of the 4 Scorching Dragonfires, even though these targets are not the best. Yeah. Wow, it must have been so open. Would you look at this deck? Or he's just lucky with his draws. Don't think we have good attacks. I think there's only one card now left that can actually help us out. Yeah, but this is what you get when you splash. I mean, this has just been a dead card all the time. Because we lack fixing. So, are we just dead? Don't think so. He can probably, okay, well, he can't flip that over. Can we put 10 more rev counters on this? I don't think so. And there's also no way that we can survive more turns. We've got no life gain. It's a good card, but that's just good game. I think I played against this guy before. That was a sweet deck he had. I mean, no one at this table must have been in either blue or green, or at least in the archetype. Now, our deck is just a mixture of good cards and bad fixing. But I think it's a good deck. It plays well. So this is the last game for the trophy. Mr. Waffle's return. Red, we have some cyclers. It's again rather slow. But so far our deck has not been fast at all. Same matchup. Oh, I will actually piggy bank there. I don't mind trading that. Oh, there goes the alternac. Oh lord. Well, I think I'm going to keep that unwanted remake. That is actually not too bad. Next turn I can plane cycle this and then play the needlehead and get in for 4 depending on... okay. Not get in for 4, get in for 0, I mean. Oh, well. I can't play the needlehead. Next turn I can play the Overlord. And at this point I will trade pretty much anything. I want that dead too. No, that's fine. Okay. Manifest Dread. Well, I will attack into that probably. That is a slasher. So I think I will just do this. Would like other planes though, but this is fine. Two, four, six, seven. One more land and we can actually do it. But this fungus... my goodness, when you like to create a token that's target... okay. Okay. Sure. No, I don't think I fear the... how many triggered abilities will he have? Well... I want him to sacrifice the fungus for drawing a card. So I hope he draws a land and then uses it. Because I want to keep this alive, and if he actually can destroy target enchantments... oh my goodness. He has 3. Well, I think that changes our unwanted remake thing. And now we have another target. So he sacrificed 1. So I think I still might have to wait 1 turn with playing this one. So I hope I draw something useful. Because if I do, he'll probably just use this to draw a card. Please don't play anything anymore. Wow, well, he might actually mill himself. That is something that can block. But he has the thing again, which is rather painful. And I don't think that we can find an answer for that. It's a 9/9. Hardcast Altenac. That's an easy block. Please sacrifice your fungus. Oh, that is actually not too bad. We will get a lot of damage next turn. But then, I hope, we can't really just... No, okay. Well, anything with life gain, or anything that can maybe put a stun counter on this. Well, this is also very bad, but the trample is the problem. So maybe if we draw the fear of... Oh my goodness. Well... I don't think we can... get back from a 9/9 trampler. I'm just going to cast this. But I think we're still dead. We've got to block them all. I think we're not dead yet though, but... What do you do? Wow, all the mythic... Okay. Oh, that also has trample. Yeah, this is going to be problematic. So, like that, and it's good game. Good game. Well, we nearly got to the trophy. Maybe I should have played the Overlord of Mistmoors sooner. And him giving the Death Touch trample is... Well, he had a very nice deck. I think we both had. So, very close. Thank you for watching. We were very close to the trophy. Now, if you like what I did, feel free to like or whatever. And I hope to see you in the next one. Now, I will gladly take these gems and packs. And it's not like I need the packs, but still. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Dad's Drafts.